All right. Rammed earth. Boop. Boop. This is sealed. Fire pit in construction. In construction. Charcoal pit. We set you on fire. 29 in-game minutes to seal it up. And that should work. How are you doing? Fresh for 2 days. Love it. Onions have grown. Honestly, this seems like enough food to last me for ages. Like, I know fully mature onions. Hi, kitty. You want to come over here? It is so dark around here. I think I need to get, like, the rendered fat. What am I doing with seeds? I hate seeds. You can have the resin. I don't have a great place to put sand. There we go. Give me some delicious porridge. What am I doing? Okay, so I've got the ceramic bowl. I've got the crucible. We need the crock pots to finish so I can put the porridge in there so I can take the crucible out. Or maybe I just need another fire pit in the forge area. Muddy gravel. Seems like a thing you would put a fire pit on, right? Is that too close to the thatch roof? I'm really worried I'm going to set my house on fire. That's too much firewood. I've gotten the advice that to conserve coal, what you do is you start the forge fire with firewood and then you replace coal once it heats up, or replace the firewood with coal once it heats up. Let's see. Those onions were fresh. I ought to farm them. I'm actually very surprised how quickly the onions grew. It was really like a week or less. Like, is this normal? Oh, some of them are still growing. That's almost a full stack of onions. We just got food for days. I could sleep longer in the bed. Onion seeds. I mean, like, I could put them back out here. In fact, it's a great idea. Calm down, Wind. Dang. And you know what? I'll just have a lame set of onions out here. I know I've used up a lot of the pea nutrients, but we'll be back. Okay. The rye is growing. The flax is growing. Got some more carrots growing. It's kind of dark over there, which kind of seems like our clay things have finished. Yes. So now I can take the crock pot, fill this up with porridge. Got nowhere great to set you now. But fresh for 3.1 days. That's slightly longer. Do these guys not stack on each other? There we go. We've got a crock pot full of food and a crock pot not full of food. Give me the ceramic thing, a crucible. We need to kill some animals so we can have fat so that we can make torches. $375 units of copper. That sounds like a lot. Hello, berries. What was the other thing I made? Is this a prospecting pick? Oh, whoops. I mean to make a regular pick. Shoot. I think I'm gonna need some more clay. I'm gonna pick up the sand I dropped here. Can I hop out, please? I'm stuck. Interesting. Miscolored sand, that's gonna drive people nuts. Okay. How you doing, charcoal pit? You're cooking. Everything seems to be prepared. I don't know, we could just go on an adventure. Seems like the thing to do. Oh, we wait patiently for charcoal. I don't know how long charcoal takes. I don't think it's super long. Ooh, berries. Ooh, berries. More berries. Is that a wolf? I think that's a wolf. Could fight the wolf. It would be nice to get the drop on them for once. I don't know. I'm gonna save my energy in case we run into that bear. That harassed me the last time we went to the ruined village. But I haven't fully explored the village. There are a couple of things I think it might have. It might actually have like a bed we can steal, so we can get better night's sleep. And that's important for some reason. I can't remember why you want better beds. Like, does it affect how much stamina you have total the next day? Maybe. Get up on the ridge here. Can't see it from over here. It is there, I swear. There are some interesting holes around here too, and I wonder if we explore those caves if we can find some copper just kind of hanging out on the walls. Because this is a copper heavy area. At least I think it is. Ooh. Always gotta get flint when I can. Although sticks seem to be the thing I run out of the most. But yeah, like we could go down there. There's something down there. Looks like flint. I think we got all the copper. Ooh. Get sticks too. We can hunt down that. Ah! Dude, what happened? Where's my spear? Would have been nice if I had it. Lots of wolves. Okay. We died. They jump scared me. Well, I'm glad I have, like, don't drop items on death. I mean, it was a fun gimmick, like, the first time you play, like, Valheim. But after a while, the corpse runs start to feel ridiculous. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Armor. There's like an improvised armor. Made out of firewood, rope, and dry grass. And then some kind of knife. Tell me I've got enough. A temporal storm is approaching. That also seems like a reason to put together armor. Okay. Get the knife up here. Dry grass? Yes. There we go. Now we're looking good. We look like we might not Okay, if a temporal storm is approaching, and it looks like I've got 8 minutes to prepare for it. We make some spears. I mean, I think we can just wait it out inside. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've had to deal with temporal storms. I did shorten the length of them. Mostly because I remember them just being annoying after like the first couple. We could get some more dried grass. So we can make torches. Part of me is thinking like, what if we just set the meadow on fire? That might be an excellent defense against the dark arts. Like all the bad guys would spawn and just be on fire. It would be great. Here's the plan. We make lots of sticks. Hello, butterfly. I'll put one over here and one on the opposite wall. That would probably be the best lighting. And then over here. Couple of torches. A crab. Thinking about him. Cranberries. Could be good for porridge. And you know what? Let's just put a torch over here too. The general idea is this will give us enough light so that we can actually see the horrible creatures if it becomes night during the storm. I'm hoping this is far enough away from the bed that my bed won't catch on fire. We do have some incredibly, like, flammable looking roofs. Let's throw the berries in here. Got lots of porridge. We're good on food. What else do I need to worry about? Got 5 minutes. You're still cooking. Trying to think, what can I do in preparation? Got lots of spears. Got my improvised body armor. I can make pits, I suppose. We do the gardening before the apocalypse. I've got some more onions. Parsnips are still growing. The wheat is really close. The flax, not as close. Carrots are struggling. That's fine. Growth stunted due to heat will only yield 75% produce. It's too hot for rye? I mean, it is like 27.6. Ooh, this cabbage. Looking forward to that cabbage. I hear cabbage is the best thing in the world. Alright, let's get the seeds in here. I know how we can spend our time. Getting clay. Like, I guess one of the things you would have to worry about during a temporal storm is actually boredom. Because, like, I can hide in my house and just be fine. The question is, what am I gonna do in my house? I think the answer to that is make use of clay. Because, like, the goal right now is to make a cellar so that we can stockpile food for the winter. But we're gonna need containers in there, right? And storage vessels are the best way to store up, like, all the grains and vegetables and such. So that's what we're gonna do. And so during the temporal storm, we'll make lots of clay storage vessels. Got 4 more minutes. There's another thing I'm planning on doing. And that's like 1 second before the storm, we'll try to go to bed and see if we can't sleep through the entire storm. Like, worst case scenario, we just have tons and tons of play and we didn't have time to be bored. The temporal storm is kind of an interesting thing. And so I don't want to rob you of the experience of seeing it firsthand. But at the same time, like, nothing happens. Unless you're motion sick, then you vomit. That happens. Alright, that is a lot of clay. Probably way more than we ever actually needed. Another thing I wouldn't mind finding is a boar. So we can make some rendered fat. Finding all these berries. Thanks, bushes. Where are the raccoons? You really just let me have all these? Yeah, I don't see any smoke here. Oh no. Panic. Get the door, get the cooking pot, all the things. Here, you can have giant stacks of clay. I really do need the additional storage now, don't I? How did I get 25 onions in my pocket? I remember making all those. Fresh for 22 hours. Here, I'll just stack more on top. I think that I always worry that that's going to make them rot faster, and that might be true. But you know what? I'm just going to do it. I can't have all this stuff in my inventory. As for things to cook, do I have a decent amount of grain? I do. Here's an actual porridge that we can eat. Alright, we got some time. Let's make a clay storage pot. Goop, 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 goop. Faster, faster. We've got an hour. An in-game hour before the storm. I hope it lets me sleep through it. That would be nice.